Namaste kids, how are you? I hope all of you are doing well. प्यारे बच्चों की मीठी बातें. I started this playlist on the day of Ganesha Chaturthi. This is the storytelling playlist, and this is generally I started in Hindi language. 4 stories already I uploaded. So if you want, you can see I have sent the link. You can see or hear all the stories, enjoy it in the Hindi language. Today I supposed to tell the story of a selfish giant. I hope you heard something about that. First, you have to imagine how the giant looks like. So I started a sketch of giant. Just see, and you also practice and tell me how it is. One question arises here, that who is giant? When someone is in anger, he becomes giant. If somebody is jealous to others, he is giant. Or if somebody is doing bad to others, he is a giant. For some moment he becomes like that only, but when someone is doing very good behavior with others, he is not a giant, he is a human being. So let's start the story. Once upon a time there was a giant. He was living in his castle. He has a very big castle surrounded with a beautiful garden with beautiful colorful flowers, trees, fruits, birds, butterflies. So let's look about the garden. The giant have no one in family or friends. He has only one friend. He was not sharing anything to others. He have a beautiful garden, but he was not allowing anyone to see the garden, to visit the garden. He hanged a board written, "No one is allowed to enter in the garden." So he built a high wall surrounded to the garden, and no one was allowed to enter in. There were so many children, they used to pass beside the wall to go to school. They wanted to see, they have heard that inside the castle, that premises the wall, other side of the wall, there is a beautiful garden. They wanted to see it, but they couldn't. Once the giant went to visit to his friend, and while passing beside the wall, one child has seen that one brick is coming out from the wall. So the child took the brick outside, and some other bricks also he was successful to take out, and then there become a hole, and he entered through that hole inside the garden. By seeing him, other kids also were very curious to enter in. So one by one, so many children, they went inside the garden and started to play. They were happy, they were enjoying the beautiful garden, flowers, trees. They were swinging on the branches of the tree, and they were very happy. One fine day, the giant came back and he saw that the children are playing in his garden. He was very angry and he shouted on the kids, and the kids ran away from that hole, that wall hole from where they came inside. After some time, weather changed and the winter season came. In the winter season, there were snow all around the garden. All the trees and flowers they covered with the white snow. After a long time, then giant was waiting for the spring season. Then in that season, beautiful flowers again blossoms, and the snow goes away, and the beauty of the garden again comes out. One fine morning, early morning, he just got up from his bed, and the giant saw that in one corner of the garden there one small child is trying to catch the branch of a tree, and surrounding to him only flowers are blossoming, and there were flowers, birds, butterflies. So he saw and he just went to the child. He has seen that only that small area is full of with spring, but the other part, rest of the part of the garden is still the winter. The snow is there. He felt very happy to see the child, and he just caught him and lift him to catch the branch of the tree to swing. Child was very happy, laughing and enjoying the swinging or by holding the branch of a tree, and the surrounding with the butterflies, beautiful butterflies and the birds. Then the giant understood why the rest of the part of the garden is still there is winter season and the snow is there. Giant understood, so he just opened the gate and put off the board and called the children, just come inside, come inside, come to me, come enjoy and play in my garden. This is yours only. In the beginning, the children were very scared and hesitating to enter when they saw that the giant himself is calling them, and he was allowing them to play there, and he started to lift the kids to hold the branches and swing, so that the garden suddenly changed and it was full of spring season with flowers, and beauty of the garden comes out. After some time, one day the giant dreamed that the child to whom he just holded in the garden first and allowed him to play, that child is Jesus, and asking him to go with him. And the child is saying that once you allowed me to play in your garden, now you come with me to play in my garden. And the giant died. Later on, the garden was only for the kids. They used to come there and play, and they were very happy. The moral of the story is that the giant was selfish. He was not sharing his beautiful garden with kids or others. So this is the, you, everyone should share. If somebody wants something and if you have, then you should share it with others to make them happy. It is not the question of that you are small or younger. You should share with your siblings, maybe elder or younger than you, or with the parents or your friends or the neighbor kids. You should share whatever the things you have. If somebody want, you just share it with them. So kids, hope all of you like the story. So subscribe now, प्यारे बच्चों की मीठी बातें, and share it. Don't be selfish like giant, but share it with your friends too, and tell them about the stories so they also will enjoy this. That's enough for the day. We'll meet in the next video with another nice story. So you can share with me what kind of story you want to hear. Subscribe now, प्यारे बच्चों की मीठी बातें.